was there being praised by the president for becoming a very successful business owner after getting out of prison. He's here with his incredible story after this.
When I was in cell C12, I never thought that I would be standing here on this podium, so I'm going to suck all of this moment up while I'm standing right here. And so my mom wrote me letters and she sent me pictures every day for the remaining 6 years of my prison sentence until I came home so that she can show me the window to the world. And this is why I'm so grateful for what happens when around the country and we having conversations around the First Step Act and what we're doing now with these second chances, because even once I came home, it was still very challenging for me to get a job.
That was then. Look at him now. That was Marcus Bullock, and what had to be the feel-good story of the week. He's the CEO of something called Flickshop. He's someone who knows the importance of the President's First Step Act, which helps promote the hiring of former prisoners. He's one himself. Marcus Bullock joins us right now. Very good to have you.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm excited to be able to be here.
Well, the president said it. A lot of people were watching it. We were covering it live. Not only the inspirational story you told, but the fact that this was a bipartisan event that we felt warranted the live coverage we gave it, that Democrats and Republicans united on a reform that gave prisoners another chance. So along you come to remind what that means. What does it mean?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be able to be here today leading the company that I'm leading, building the family that I have without the love and support of the people that were around me while I was in prison. It was so important. My mom, she was there to write me letters and send me pictures. It allowed me to be able to see the window of the world before I came home, unlike most people that are in those cells. And I wanted to be able to help give some of that back, and we built the technology to make that happen.
You have a good sense of humor, too, Marcus, and a lot of people have said, and even the president joked, that guy should run for office, and now I'm hearing you just might.
No, man. I'm staying out of the political game. I'm enjoying working and helping connect these families this way. I'm excited about it. But it was a great compliment from the president. All right. So I'm grateful.
All right. If you do announce or something, if you announce here with me first, I'd appreciate it. But Marcus, the one thing that struck me in your pay it forward remarks about doing some good and you're helping others who were in your shoes, what did you encounter first coming out that you hope changes?
Interestingly enough, with all of the support that I did have coming home from prison, with my mom, with a great place to be able to live, supplying a great place to be able to live, and even opportunity and access to possible jobs, when I first came home. But applying for them and even getting through the application process with a felony was challenging. So there's been some legislation around that. I'm excited about, some of the ban-the-box laws that are sweeping our country. But even once I got through the application phase and looking for sustainable employment, I would get to the interview. And when people find out that you're a convicted felon, I don't care how articulate you are, it doesn't matter the skill sets that you bring to the table, there's a fear there. And it's one of the reasons why I speak boldly about the success path that I have created, mostly because I want to help change the narrative for what it looks like for people that are coming home from prison. There's tons of brilliance in those cells, and while there's tons of brilliance and talent, the access to opportunity, that window is just not as big.
It's interesting, too. You might have brought it up. I don't recall, Marcus, but that when you hire those who were once incarcerated, they stay. They don't go. There's the firing or the dismissal rate is dramatically, I was shocked, dramatically lower than it is for the general population. Yeah. People don't know that.
It's interesting. Research is starting to show this now, and we're really excited about it. I mean, this is what happens, when 20 years of reform efforts are, starting to now begin to peak themselves, and you're starting to see changes happen around the country. But, and you get these kinds of research reports that show that people that are going to these careers, do they stay, but not only are they loyal to you as an employer, not only are they loyal to you as an employer, but they also are able to build things inside of your company, bringing diversity that you otherwise wouldn't have had. And this is some of the huge benefits that so many employers are really missing out on.
Well, you have a very inspiring story. I'm so inspired. Listen, stories about your mom and how she stuck by you, wouldn't give up on you. And look at her son now. Marcus, thank you very, very much.
I'm so grateful. Thank
right.
you so much. And we're really excited.
All right, you have every reason to be. Marcus Bullock, a good